to Us Boxing. We back with another one. So we're gonna preview this fight week that's coming up. September the 14th through the 17th. We got a big fight. We got big fight on Saturday, Canelo Triple G. So we're gonna break it down and touch on all the fights. Before I do that, I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Feel free to drop a comment in the chat or in the comment section after the video. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Much appreciation for sure, for sure. Let me see who we got in the building. My man JC in the building. What's good with you, bro? What's good with you? My man Ant in the building. What's good with you, bro? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate all that Filipino love, man. Salute to you. Salute. All right, we're gonna get to it. Got a couple of small shows that's going down. This one right here, Acosta versus Martinez. You can find this on the Zone. September the 14th, live on the Zone. So feel free to tap in. I think this is from Canada, I believe. So we like a little small show. Feel free to tap in. Brian Acosta versus John Martinez. Acosta is like 17-0. So this is a featherweight fight. So should be a good little fight, stuff like that. So feel free to tap in. That's on September the 14th, live on the Zone, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, for those who was curious. You know what I'm saying? PDH Big Dog in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Salute. All right, moving forward. So we got this right here, Paul Gallen. He supposed to be facing two guys on one night. This is gonna be in Australia, so early morning start, September the 15th. You know what I'm saying? So something like a novelty act. But you got Garside, Harry Garside on the undercard. He's an Olympic. He's an Olympian. He was nice. He did pretty well in the Olympics this past Olympics. So we'll see. So my man Gallen fighting two guys in one night. So we'll see what's to it. They can't be too, too good if he fighting them both in one night. But we'll see. So they got this on a pay-per-view down in Australia. So it's kind of funny though, but we'll see what happens. In the UK, Friday night, September 16th, you got Denzel Bentley versus Marcus Morrison. This should be a pretty good fight, though. This for the British middleweight title that Bentley holds. This is a pretty good fight. Morrison can fight. He's just he came on short against Chris Eubank, and I think he fought Zach Parker. He got stopped by them. Those guys is probably too big for him. This should be his natural weight right here. So that's a pretty good fight, though. That's on BT Sport. So you got to tap in for that one. You know what I'm saying? You got a cruiserweight fight on that card, too. Ellis Zorro versus Dex Spellman. This is an 8-rounder. So, you know what I'm saying? Something to tap into. It should be some links floating around for this one right here, but we'll see. Also, I got to go back a step. September 15th. This on Roy Jones Jr. This is on UFC Fight Pass. Andrew Murphy is headlining the card, so he's a super middleweight contender. If you guys into that like that, I don't know how many people got UFC Fight Pass, but they got a card going down this weekend. You guys can tap into. All right, so moving on. So Friday, September 16th. Now this card right here is gonna be on ESPN Plus. You got Oslenbeck Murdoch versus Carlos Takam. That's a good ass fight at the heavyweight division. I'm gonna speak on that. But you got Stephen Butler versus Mark DeLuca. That's a co-main event. Y'all can catch this Friday night, ESPN Plus, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 o'clock on the West Coast. If you guys into that, but it should be the heavyweight fight is pretty interesting. McMurdoch is like top 5 in the WBC. I think he's number 6 in the WBA, undefeated, 14-0. He just signed with Top Rank. This is his toughest challenge of his career, facing Carlos Takam. Carlos Takam is a boxer. I've been watching his fights lately. He's a counterpuncher, boxer counterpuncher. I know he's stocky and sturdy, but he want to box. And if he can get you hurt, he'll come to you. But he more so of a boxer, especially when he facing bigger guys. We haven't seen Takam since he got stopped by Joe Joyce last year. So he's coming off a year layoff. You know what I'm saying? He's facing another guy, 6'5", 260, that throws a lot of punches, man. I mean, Oslenbeck, man, he probably one of the most scariest looking guys in the sport of boxing. But he can fight, though. This is his chance right here to prove, you know what I'm saying, because some people are saying he like a boogeyman as well. This is a good chance to see where he at. Because Takam going to test him, but we'll see. I like the fight though. This is a good fringe contender type of fight. This is gonna put Austin back in a good standing and top rank. Like I said, he got some high world rankings, but we'll see. I like Austin back in this fight, but Takam is a good test for a guy, just trying to prove that he's a top contender. So we'll see. And this is a Friday night ESPN Plus. You know what I'm saying? So feel free to tap in with that one. All right, moving to Saturday, September the 17th. This is another heavyweight fringe type of contest. You got Kevin Lerenian from South Africa. He's going to face the veteran Maurice Wack. Wack just got stopped by Oslenbeck his last fight. So he's going down to South Africa to they fighting for I think it's some type of WBA title. I know Lerenian got a top 15 ranking in the WBA. He's a smaller fighter moving up from cruiserweight. He's trying to get up under you. He got fast hands. He's a southpaw. Um, I don't know how big his power is. I know he had decent power at cruiserweight. I'm not sure, how it translates to heavyweight. He did stop Dendo in his first fight at heavyweight, but so those guys are like fringe guys and opponents. Watt really, he only been stopped a couple times. Oslenbeck put him down, but we'll see if the shorter, stockier fighter can, deal with Watt. And I think he'll outwork him. I think he like me looking at it, I would favor Lorraine to win this fight by decision by outworking Watt because he's a faster guy. But I'm not sure. I don't know about stoppage. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? So it should be some links off of that one as well. Wasserman has a fight. This is in the UK this weekend. Um, you got Lyndon Arthur who just signed with Wasserman, so he's coming back. Nathan Gorman is on the card. Gavin Gwynn versus Craig Woodruff is on the card. So we'll see. I think Arthur is like a maybe top 15 light heavyweight. He coming off a loss to Anthony Yard, which he beat him in the first fight with one hand, but he got stopped in the fourth round in the second fight. So he's on the comeback trail. And what I'm saying, he needs a victory. He got some good opponents that he can fight. You know what I'm saying? In the light heavyweight division, if he's trying to get to the world title. So we'll see. So this one is on Channel 5 in the UK on Saturday. So if you guys trying to tap in, Andrew Charles in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute. All right. Now we're moving on to the big fight card of the weekend. So we got Canelo versus Triple G Part 3. You know what I'm saying? We know these guys got history. So they're gonna fight this Saturday, September 17th. We're gonna touch on the undercard though. You got the young Aponte on the card. Aponte versus Molina. That's Aaron Aponte versus Fernando Molina. This at 140 pounds. Aponte is a tall, rangy fighter. He tall for I think he like 6'2", 6'3", I think. So, you know what I'm saying? He looking to continue his streak. You know what I'm saying? He a decent fighter. You know what I'm saying? Not sure if he's gonna be a world champion down the road, but he a decent prospect. You got Anthony Herrera. I like him. He's pretty good. He's facing Devin McKinley. So this is like a showcase for him. This at bantamweight, 118 pounds. So it's a good look to have him on the Canelo card. So we'll see. One of my favorite prospects is Diego Pacheco, 6'4", you know what I'm saying, super middleweight, tall, rangy, can punch, putting his punches together as of late. He has some highlight reel knockouts, and he's been staying active. He got with Team Benavidez, so, you know what I'm saying, he been putting in work with David Benavidez and Jose and all those guys up there, Rayo. So I like Pacheco. He can fight. He's facing Enrique Colazo. You know what I'm saying? There's not much out there on Colazo. I know he's from Puerto Rico, not the most active guy. So we're gonna see. This got like a little title on the line, regional title. They can get uh, Diego Pacheco some world rankings. So we'll see. I like Diego though. I think he's one of the better prospects in the sport. Mark Castro, he's facing Montiel on this card. Kevin Montiel. So Castro, he moved up from 26. His first couple of fights, I think it was like 4-0. He fought at 4-0, four knockouts. He moved up to 120. He was at 126. Then he jumped two weight classes to 135. He had a highlight reel knockout on the Haney JoJo undercard. And after that, he struggled. I think he got dropped in his last fight. I know he got a hell of an amateur background, so he got skills, but I don't know if he fell in love with the power or since moving up to 35, these guys are bigger and stronger. He just can't get them up out of there like he did with the at 126. But he can fight though. Once he settled down with his work, he can do a lot of good stuff. He got fast hands, and I like how he dig to the body. So, this is another showcase for Mark Castro. I think this is like the third time he fought on Canelo's undercard. He stayed fighting on Canelo's undercard, so that's what's up. All right. He said, I like Castro. Yeah, he all right. I think he behind those top prospects like Keyshawn and them, but I like him. Now this one is a real interesting fight. This at the middleweight division. Emma Williams versus Karen Conway. This is a good fight, man. This is somewhat of a step up for Emma Williams, who's been looking crazy this year. You know what I'm saying? Having some good knockout victories. He had one in February, and then he came right back in April. So he's been staying active. He had the first round knockout victory over Cordell Booker on the undercard of Cade Taylor and Amanda Serrano. That was crazy. I didn't expect that. So Amo, he been looking good. He's with Coach Kevin Cunningham. He got him right. He was in Canada sparring with Stephen Butler, getting him ready for his fight. He said, "Oh yeah, guys like Keyshawn on a different level. Yeah, for sure." So Ammo is definitely on the rise. I think Ammo is number 6 in the WBA rankings at 160. So this guy along the line. He's close to a world title fight. And looking at 160, it should be probably pretty easy to get a world title shot now because that's one of the weakest divisions in the sport of boxing. Keeping it 100. Kerry Conway is a big guy. He gonna have the size advantage over Ammo. You know what I'm saying? He just fought last month. He had a stay busy fight. He weighed in at 167. You know what I'm saying? So that to me that tells me, Eddie want him to, they give him an opportunity to win this fight because you keeping him active. Even though he came in at 67, it still should be in some type of shape. He a good boxer puncher. You know what I'm saying? He got a couple of losses, but he can fight though. This is a good step for Emo. You know what I'm saying? I think Emo is probably a future world champion. These are the type of guys you have to face and beat, and on your way to that. So I like the fight though. You know what I'm saying? That's a good one. I like Emo in the fight. I think Emo win a decision. All right, now this an interesting crossroads fight at 168. You got an IBF regional title on the line. Ali Akhmadov versus Gabe Rosado. We know Gabe. Gabe coming off 2 losses in a row. He lost to Shane Mosley Jr. earlier this year. Then he lost to Jaime McGee last November. So he's reeling. He need a win. We know Gabe though. Gabe can box. He can bang with you. He's been a real good boxer as of late. I think he fell in love being a knockout puncher when he stopped Beck the Bully last year, and he been trying to depend on that right hand as of late. But he's a boxer. He got his craft being a boxer. He gonna need to do that in this fight right here against Akhmadov, who is a aggressive type of guy. Actual facts in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. My man Piro in the building. The scalp collector. What's good with you, bro? Salute. He said Rosado had some tough losses, if I remember right. Yeah, he did. He fought everybody, came over short. I think he got 14 losses, I believe. This is a fight he can win. He have to stay tactical, and he have to box. He have to use the sweet science and slow down this kid. This kid come to fight, and he's a stablemate of Triple G, so you know what he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? This is a pretty good fight though. Akhmadov is gonna be the aggressive guy coming forward, and then you got Rosado who's gonna try to set traps and walk him into some shots. Gabe got to get his jab going, and he has to be real sharp on his counter punching. Akhmadov just have to be aggressive, be himself, go to the body, wear down Gabe, and he can kind of outwork Gabe if Gabe, because Gabe don't throw a lot of punches like y'all think. He's not like a blood and guts guy. He been in fights where it's been a lot of blood and guts, but he's not like an action packed fighter. He's more of a tactical type of guy. He just somehow get drawn to those type of fights. So we'll see though. This is a good fight though. It's a good fight. He said I like the Akhmadov matchup too. This is a decent card though. Real talk. It's a good card. I'm digging it. When you really look at it, it's a good card. All right, the co-main, we got Bam Rodriguez versus Israel Gonzalez. I'm gonna touch on that. It said lots of close fights with Gabe. Gabe definitely needs to stay on the outside and just be patient. Set him up with something shocking. Yeah, get the boxing going. You know what I'm saying? He can do a lot of things in the ring to offset what Aberdeen brings to the table. It just, we'll see. Um, but we got this one right here. Bam Rodriguez is back, coming off that hell. He had a hell of a year so far. Some people got him at their fight of the year. He beat Quadras in February. He just stopped Son Rumside in June, and he right back at it. And he talking about having a fight date December the 3rd on Chocolatito Estrada on the card. So yeah, he definitely been active, but this is a good title defense for Bam. Bam is very skilled, good footwork, southpaw, got a hell of a jab, good defense, can get in and out. I like him. He can mix it up. Bam is nice. He one of the more technically sound young fighters that we have in the sport of boxing. He only 22. This will be his second title defense. He's facing a guy in Gonzalez, Israel Gonzalez, who's been around the block. He fought Chocolatito. He lost a decision to him. So he fought for world titles before. I remember he got stopped by in Cajas for the world title a couple years back, like late in that fight. So Israel Gonzalez is a tough, sturdy, durable type of guy that's gonna come to fight. But I don't know if he got enough to beat Bam. I think the skills is going to mesmerize him. Real talk. I think the skills going to get to him and the power, but Gonzalez is going to be there. He going to come try and fight. So that what makes a good fight. This is a good title defense. When you reigning or you trying to get some title defenses on your belt, you really want to fight guys at the bottom of the heap. You want to fight guys that fought for world titles before, who's strong, who's durable, who's going to push you. That's where you can bring out your A game. It's going to keep you sharp. This that type of fight. You know what I'm saying? So I expect Bam to win. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? And also too, these guys been active. Is he looking ahead to December? He got big fights looming ahead. They're talking about him getting the winner between Chocolatito and Estrada and maybe getting Sonny Edwards down the line and big fights for him. So we're gonna see, man. But I'm glad that Bam is back. He bring another spice to this undercard for sure. All right, to the main event. So it's really we already know the story about this fight right here, Canelo Triple G. This is the third fight. I think this is gonna be the best fight. Normally, the trilogies of these series, the third fight is normally the best fight. We just seen it last year with Fury and Wilder. That shit was crazy. That was the best fight of the series. Gregory Carmichael in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Some others, I think, Pacquiao and Bradley. That third fight was crazy. Bo Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? So I think the third fight probably the most brutal because they know each other. It shouldn't be a lot of filling out rounds. Now these guys haven't fought in a couple of years, but with the the back and forth animosity, I think they're gonna get straight to it. I think, and then in both fights that they had, it was razor close. Like I thought Triple G won the first fight. I thought Canelo won the second, and and I thought they won it by 1 or 2 rounds, 7-5 both fights. I think it's gonna be something like this, but I think it's gonna be more action though. Like it's gonna be more action. Now I know Triple G is 40. He a big name. Um, he really haven't been that active, and that performance he had in April really wasn't that good from the start. Like after the second through the fifth round, he looked like he was about to get stopped by Murata, but then he picked it up and he ended up stopping Murata. Triple G is an underrated skilled guy. I know that should sound funny because we always think of him being an attacking guy, but he got good. He can have good defense if he want to. Um, he's not. I know his legs probably not there as it was back in the day, but he's a hell of an offensive fighter. Up, you know what I'm saying, shooting to the body, over the top with hooks, and he got a hell of a. He has an elite jab. Triple G probably had one of the best jabs in the sport of boxing, and he got an elite chin, championship chin. So that right there takes you a long way. It's just a lot of people don't rock with Triple G because of the politics attached to him. But as far as what he do in the ring, he never in a bad fight. If y'all seen a bad fight from Triple G, drop in the chat for me so I can go watch it. But all the other fights been real good to me. I always see him in good fights. And the 2 fights he had with Canelo was real good too, down to the wire type of fights. I thought the first fight, I thought Triple G was keeping him honest with the jab, pushing him back, and he was hitting him with some big shots. Canelo did well in the first fight too, but I thought he came up short. Second fight, Canelo switched it up, came behind the high guard and started pushing Triple G back 80% of the fight, and that's how I thought he won the fight. You know what I'm saying? He was just a more aggressive, more active fighter, but it was still razor close. Some people thought Triple G won the second fight. So, man, I like it, man. I don't worry about the outside noise when they say, you know, there ain't enough buzz for this fight, this, that, and the third. Man, me, it's different. I always said when this fight got made that it's gonna be the best fight of the series, and it's gonna be real big when they get to fight week. Because we've seen this before, and I know a lot of fans like, we ain't gonna hype this up too much. We know what's gonna happen. But when they get to fight week, I think that's when everybody gonna start to tap into it. You know what I'm saying? Canelo coming off a loss to Bivol, so he got some shit to prove. Like he got some shit to prove. And Triple G can do some of the stuff Bivol does, far as the jab, not so much with the footwork. We'll see if he can implement some of that shit. I know his coach been talking about him boxing. So he can do some of that shit now, pushing Canelo back, using the jab. I mean, he landed a lot of jabs on Canelo. So we'll see. I like the fight though, man. I'm in the minority. um, I mean, Mondo says, salute to you, bro. What's good with you? He said, I feel like Triple G might be feeling a little rejuvenated. Maybe he thinks Canelo is vulnerable since losing to Bivol. Hey, that's a good point. Dem's design in the building. Salute to you. What's going on with you? Salute. Um, that's a pretty nice car. Yeah, I like the car. Pretty dope. Hello to the mods in the chat. Salute. Yeah, I'm glad you said something about that, Andrew. About he may be rejuvenated because he don't have to cut the extra 8 pounds to make 160. This fight is at 168 for the undisputed title. The Triple G, the Canelo has. So yeah, that can give his body a break at 40 years old. So that's a good point. You know what I'm saying? Canelo got a lot to prove. I think his best weight is at 168. So maybe he may feel rejuvenated. And plus these guys got history and bad blood. So I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight though, for sure. I don't think it's crazy how this. Don't you think it's crazy how the zone promoted themselves by saying, yeah, they had Hustle Man in the beginning of it saying pay per view is dead. Now they doing pay per view willy nilly now. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, it is crazy, but that's how they was trying to get the U.S. market to support the zone in the beginning. But you gotta go to pay per view if you want that bread. You know what I'm saying? And these guys' purse is so high, like you gotta do it. So yeah, that's what it is though. So it's a good fight week. It's gonna close out with Canelo and Triple G. You know what I'm saying? It's a big time fight week. I love this card too. So make sure you guys tap in. I know everybody ain't trying to pay no $85 for no pay per view. So just tap in with me behind the scenes if you need an alternative way to watch the fight. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna leave it like that. Just feel free to tap in. You can hit me on my social media scrolling across the bottom right there. You know what I'm saying? If I got something for you guys to watch this fight, I got you. I have you covered for sure. But I want to salute everybody coming through the building. That's my time right there. Much love and appreciation. Feel free to hit the like button if you haven't done so already. And that's my time. I'm gone.